Some days it's just hard to get up and get to work when it's raining again. But I'm at it. I've been up early this morning getting some things done. Autonomous tractor is reseeding one of the canola fields I finished harvesting yesterday. And boy, did we get canola. So much canola that the silo is completely full. So that's the thing. I actually got canola sitting in a trailer. At least it's inside of a shed because it is raining. I got like maybe 12,000 liters of canola sitting in there. So we got like 312,000 liters of canola at the end of the harvest. I did get the big field reseeded with soybean. And yeah, we're planting the other field down by the store with soybean. But that's not all I did yesterday afternoon. Yeah, I got some additional things here for the farm for me to take care of. I got some apple trees planted, which have a quick look at in just a second. And we're also going to have some beehives here. Well, the bee houses are already here. I don't have the bees or the honeycomb. That should be all down at the store. And I need to go down and get that up because it may be sitting outside in the rain, which is not the greatest of things. But I need to top off the greenhouses to keep the property income from coming in. I also did pay off quite a bit of a loan as well. Got the loan down to sort of $800,000 left on that loan. But sitting on 310,000 liters of canola is a good thing. The price is okay. We're talking low 700s. So I mean, I gotta sell the canola that's in the trailer because I had no place to put it. As for the stuff in the silo, I'll probably keep that there for now. I'm going to take care of some other things first. The price of eggs is not good at all this morning. I was hoping that'd be good, but it is not. So I'm not going to get a whole bunch of cash from that today either. At least not right now. The biggest thing I need to kind of take care of at this point is as we get ready to turn around here. Yeah, I planted the apple trees here. Right here. The apple trees do require water and, well, manure. And the problem is the cows are just not producing. I don't have enough cows to produce the manure that we need. So even though I got 6 apple trees here right now, only 2 of them are actually making apples. But I have no way to put the apples in a container yet. So I have to go down and grab that. And I think I'm going to go ahead and probably... what tractor? I guess it doesn't matter what tractor I want to use. Let's see. I guess I can use this one right here since it's running already. We'll grab the flatbed trailer, go on down, pick up the materials that I have. Probably a pretty good day to handle the bees because it's raining, so the bees are not going to be too active. I hope. So see how it is to handle them. Many steps to do in handling the bees. I'm not going to have all the material I need to go ahead and make honey, but that's fine because it's going to take a while, right? Also with this tractor, I did have a quick look. I thought I had wide tires with weights for this tractor, but there are no wide tires with weights available for this tractor. As for the weight itself behind here, yeah, I painted it. I had to paint the wrong color. Luckily I had some paint for this tractor, so I painted the weight the correct color. Go ahead and hitch that up. And can I not hitch up those cables with the weight on? Well, the cables are pretty much for the tail lights, I think. I don't have nothing heavy, so the brakes on the tractor should be able to handle it. So that's interesting. The cable will not attach when I have a weight on the tractor. No, I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to do... Nope, nope, nope. I'm trying to do this one here. Well, it's good. It's good enough. Head on down to the store. Get the bees all set up and going. And I also should have a container for the apples. Now, there is a sell point down here. And the only way I knew about this is the store put up a sell point area so I can bring the material down there. Should be able to drop it off and it'll sell on its own. But it doesn't show up in the market area. So I'm not quite sure I have everything I may need to do sales of apples. And I know I don't have everything I need to make honey at this current stage. But we'll be selling some honey at some point. So yeah, the big field over there, that needs to be weeded today as well. That's already got weeds in it, even though I just planted it last night. And the autonomous tractor is over there planting that field right around there. As for the field over in that corner, that field requires lime, and I thought about expanding the fields here pretty shortly. So when they required lime, I thought that'd be the time to expand the fields. Today may be a good day to do so. I mean, I spent a lot of time yesterday thinking as I was building things, as I do. So, yeah, the silo. The silo is kind of an issue because I'm going to make the fields bigger. I kind of forgot that the silo, and there's the sell point for all the materials that we will be making in the near future. But yeah, the silo has a capacity of 300,000 liters, which sounds like a lot, but not for the situation that I'm in. And boy, this looks like a lot of material that I ordered here. Hopefully I can stack this stuff on top of one another. So these are the honeycombs that go into the beehives. So I'll stack these on top of one another. I don't know how much a beehive takes for honeycomb, but these are the honeycomb. This is what the bees will start piling the honey into. So I'll pile these on top of one another. These are the bees, and this should be for the fruit. So let me go ahead and just pop this on the back of this and load up the rest, head back to the farm, and get the bees kind of all settled into their new home because they're out here in the rain. So I hope that box is kind of protected. I mean, it can't be wrapped in plastic because then the bees will suffocate. So they're probably getting wet, and bees don't like to get wet. All loaded up. Let's get back to the beehives and get these bees back in the home. Well, in a home, so they can be out of the weather. Yeah, it just kind of happened. I mean, I ordered all this stuff, and then like maybe 5 minutes later, the forecast came up that it was going to rain. I was like, ooh, that's not the greatest thing for bees, but yeah, okay, we'll get them in. So I'm not sure how full this is going to fill the beehives. I'm really not sure. The store webpage is not quite clear on all that kind of stuff. Alright, so the first thing we'll do is, can I do that and that? Let's go ahead and grab one of these. Is this going to pop right in there, or how's it going to go here? Alright, hang on a second. Let me pick this up. Pop that down here. Open the cover. Alright, let's do that. Can I pick this up now? There we go. Alright, so you got to open the cover to put them on in. That makes perfect sense. So I got 8, so I'm going to go ahead and just put 4 in each for now. As I drop them all on the floor. There we go, 4 in there. I think it was 8 that I ordered, yes. So these aren't too expensive. Oh, I got to open the cover first. Get on in there. If I happen to misplace one into the other, it's not a big deal, but as long as I get 2 of them up running. So I don't know if the production is increased by putting next to the apple trees or not, but it seems like it should. And I don't know if it increases the production of the apple trees as well. Alright, so there's that. Now I got to be very careful because this is the bee part. Those might be still down by the strap. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and put the bees in there like that. And they're probably thinking, close the cover, man, close the cover. Well, that's good. Jiggle the box around. That's what the bees... Oh, actually, the bees are actually going out in the rainy day. Let's go ahead and close the cover. So... yeah, 4 boxes will fill up the bees. And it looks like the bees actually will be used up, which seems kind of weird. Now, all the stuff wasn't too expensive. So, like the apple trees, I put down way too many apple trees because, you yeah, wasn't quite thinking, I suppose. All right, so there, the bees are actually out pollinating the apple trees, I would assume. Yeah, so how's this apple tree doing? So this has been up for just about 12 hours. And I got 133 apples, and this one here, the same. The good news is it's not going through that much manure and or water. So I don't know. Can I just bring this over here and it'll fill? Yeah, we'll just throw that over here. All right, so it looks like, yep, it is filling up with, well, apples. Yep, filling up with apples. Perfect. It looks like the rain may be stopping. Perfect. That's almost perfect timing because that way I can go ahead and bring some canola down. I think we'll sell all the canola just because I need the cash. So I'm going to leave that crate here as it unloads and fills it on up. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Yeah, so each apple tree was like $400. So I got like 6 apple trees, so I was like $2,400. The housing for the beehives were $2,000 a piece. And the bees and the honeycomb were very cheap. So, why don't we just go in the store? So, bee supplies, these are $2,000 a piece. Not too bad. The fruit trees, I got all apple trees, $400 a piece, like I said. And then if we go here to production, I bought a pallet. That's $90. I hope is it reusable? That is going to be the question. I do not know. Beekeeping supplies, I got the honeycomb, 8 of them for $40. So that's not too bad. And, of course, the bees are $70 a piece. So in order to make honey, I'm going to have to put down one of these, which is a honey bottling plant, $15,000. That's quite a bit. So hopefully the honey is worth it. We got the honey extractor. So we're going to have to put the honeycomb into the honey extractor. Then we're going to take the honey, I believe, and put it into a honey bottling plant. And, of course, then we'll get jars of honey that we'll bring on down. So I'll have to see how it all goes along here in the farm. But it does give me some more food to go ahead and eat. So in 12 hours, really, it only used like 7% manure, which is not too bad. But it does not allow me to fill up the greenhouse with the manure. But the greenhouses do tend to go through the water and the manure rather quickly. I think like every 36 hours. I think that's what I'm guessing that it needs right now, where it needs to be refilled and topped off with manure. Right now, I'm just topping off with water. Anyways, forecast says the rain has stopped, but it is still raining. So the other thing I still had to think about is, I got the letter yesterday from Oliver Douglas, our partner. We need to put down a pig pen, a small one, because I'm only going to have to handle one pig. Well, if I did put a letter in the mailbox last night, and I haven't received it. I just put a letter back in there saying, if I'm going to take care of one pig, it's okay if I have other pigs in the pig pen with them, because if I'm going to feed one pig, I might as well get a whole bunch of pigs and let them create some manure and slurry as well. So I'm not sure how he's going to feel about that. I don't know. He may be very, very particular about his pig. The autonomous tractor is done, which is good. I need to bring him on back, take off the drill, and put the weeder on, and have him go down and take care of those weeds before the weeds grow too big and our weeder won't be able to handle it. So the other option is getting more cows, but that does mean more TMR and a whole bunch of things. The other thing I would like to do is, because I know pigs, I did a little research on the pigs, they do require some corn, basically. Am I going to be able to... There we go. I'm on it correctly. What was I saying here? The pigs. The main thing that I like to eat is corn. So, we are looking into getting a planter and a header for our combine. The thing with a planter is, it's the opposite of our drill that we have now. That's a direct drill. I don't need to cultivate a field. With a planter, I'm going to need to cultivate a field first. So I'm going to need a cultivator along with a planter and a header in order for that to go ahead and work, which is fine. I'm just trying to figure out, and then I'm starting to figure out, do I want to get a baler to start baling more straw and hay for the TMR mixer? And of course, the other thing is, I'm looking into buying, just spending money anywhere, building another silo, complete different silo, That way I don't have to back up. I don't like backing over my wheels on this silo grain and area and have to tip in there. I mean, this works. I'm just worried about puncturing a tire and whatnot. Plus, this only holds 300,000 liters, and it does not hold a lot of different grain types. I have found another silo that I'm interested in. There's actually two types made by the same company, so I have to see which silo I want. It does cost quite a bit. We're talking like $250,000. So, yeah, it's not the cheap. But the thing is, it will hold straw pellets. It will hold a lot of different kind of grain types. Meanwhile, I need to let me go ahead on down here. We'll grab this. What is the price of canola? Let me go ahead and just take $7.16. I mean, it's not the greatest price, but it's not too bad. But the farm needs the money, so let's go ahead to the silo and empty out what we can. Make a trip on down. It is raining, so the crop is going to get a little wet, but luckily it's not that long of a drive, so it should be okay. Yep, canola. Yep. Let's go ahead and fill this on up. So more things to do here in the farm, which is fine. I like the variety of things I can do. But the manure production needs to be, so I mean, more cows. I mean, the more cows seems the obvious choice because the pasture's already there. We already got the food that we need for them. And plus cows not only give us manure, but they also give us milk. And slurry as well. Let's head on down to the store. 700. I don't know, 50. I'm gonna say $55,000. I don't know. That doesn't seem right either. But hopefully we get $55,000 from this. Definitely gonna help out the farm today by selling this canola. I just trying to figure, do I want to sell it all or do I want to wait for a great price? But I do need some cash here. Alright, so this should help us out quite a bit. Because I do need to afford a pig pen. So I'm not going to worry too much about the loan anymore. Just because, you know, Oliver Douglas, you know, we're 50% owners, but now he's asking me to build a pig pen and take care of a pig. Which I had no intentions of doing here on this farm. So it's going to cost me some cash to put down a pig pen. I'm looking at my options here for a pig pen. Yeah, 48. So I mean, I was hoping for 55. I knew that seemed kind of high, but it's not too bad. The good news is property income is not too bad right now with the greenhouses and the solar panels and the wind turbine. So that's going to bring in some cash today. Yeah, let me swing by here and grab the autonomous tractor, which is over on the other side. I'll have it follow me. I'm not going to bother planting the other field yet because, like I said, that needs lime. And I've been thinking about expanding that field as well. This field right here and that one up there, I'm looking to expand a little bit. But like I said, by expanding the fields, it is giving me more crop, which is great. But the problem is, if the sell price is not good, that silo just doesn't quite have the storage capacity. I could put an extension on there, but really, for what? Wait, how much do the extensions cost for that? Let me double check. I might have the wrong price in my head because I'm looking at so many prices lately. Where is that silo? Oh, it's only $22,000 for the extension. But see, this is the thing. If I want to do straw pellets, yeah. So the other silos I am looking at are these right here. I mean, they hold a lot. I mean, I could put this one down. This one holds 900,000. And this one holds 500,000. I'm trying to think, well, the price is the same. So obviously I'd rather go with the one that holds 900,000. It's just the design difference, I guess, is what we're looking at. Yeah, so I'll have to wait and see what we do there. I think I would like to go with a new silo just because it does hold more crop and it gives us more options. But let me go ahead and get the autonomous tractor back. I need to put the weeder on it, and that needs to get to work. Alright, so we got the autonomous tractor out here in this field here. It's called Field 57 because that's what lot it's on. I'm just trying to see. It looks like the crops didn't quite grow all the way through yet, but the crops that we do have are looking pretty good. The weeds, yeah, they're still in stage 1, so that's a good thing. Going to get my exercise back in. I guess once I'm walking back through, I'll top off the sheep with some water. We'll see how much wool they have. Check up on the chickens. I think I'm on the last pallet that I have to fill up with eggs. So we got quite a bit amount of eggs. So hopefully the egg price goes up some point today. I think that's a low price we're looking at, right? Yeah, $12.43. That is a low price. So hopefully when that climbs up some point today, I would hope that it reaches, I think $17.50 is what I'm looking for before I start selling them, because I'm running out of pallets. So either buy a new pallet to store some eggs, or go ahead and sell them. That way I have a way to store some eggs. How are we doing on the wool here? The wool is looking, I still got a good amount. Let's see, I got like 5,000. Okay, so I got like 7,500 space left in the pallets that I have, but I got plenty more spaces for wool to be placed. Not too bad. Now, I do want to take the apples that I do have on down to the store so it can start to be distributed, to see if I get the money right away, or how does that actually work? I'm not sure. Now, there are factories. Do I want to call them factories? Let's see if I go in here. Production hall with warehouse. So, yeah, I mean, for the price difference, I mean, I think I want a building so I can put this stuff inside of a building. That way, when it starts to rain, I can do all the work on the inside. For $45,000, it's not too bad. Yeah, so we got tons of eggs. So we got like 50, probably like 55,000 liters of eggs right now. So if we get a decent price, I can get over 100 grand for the eggs. Straw pellets, that field over there. What did I plant there? I know it's a cereal crop, but it's wheat. I planted wheat there. That wheat should be ready today. That's all good. Yeah, so I just need more manure. So how many? So I got 275 liters of apples, which is not bad. And how are we doing here? So I can see just that we're 1% on the honeycomb. I'm just keeping an eye on the bees, just because I'm kind of curious. So also 16, is it? Yeah, it's going to be 16 honeycomb for each beehive, if you want to call it that. So it looks like I may have a ways to go before that fills up with honey, and then we can go ahead and, boy, I'm going to need the factory. I mean, obviously I should put the factory down first before I put the stuff, the honey machine. That's going to cost. I may not be able to pay off too much of this loan in the next couple of days, which I'm fine with at this point. I'm not paying that much interest at midnight. So, actually, how much interest did I pay last night? Just for curiosity, $22.75. That's not too bad. Property income. No, that's property income. We're looking at like 50. I mean, it's kind of hard to tell, but I think the steady income is like 50,000. With straw pellets, it will go up a little bit. So $50,000 a day is what I'm bringing in. So that could pay for the hall itself, the factory hall. But I would like to get more cows. More cows, a baler. Oh yeah, I may go on a spending spree again. If I do borrow cash, though, I'm not going over $1 million on a loan. So I say now. All right, I know I just detached this trailer, but I'm going to hook it back up. I want to bring the apples on down to the store just to see how that actually works. So let's load this up. And so you cannot attach the cables when you got it on a weight. Interesting. Well, no one around here needs to see my tail lights, but let's go get that. Yeah, let's go get those apples. A couple things I want to find out. When I drop off the apples, do I get to keep the crate, or does the crate go with it? But as of right now, the good news is the rain has stopped, so it should give my wheat crop a little time to dry out before it's ready for harvest. So we'll get that straw, and all the straw I have, I'm going to top off the horses with straw, top off the cows with straw, and the TMR mixer with some straw. Alright, so this should be the store from my understanding. See if I go into... Is it here? Yeah, the farm shop. All production products can be sold in the farm shop. Well, that's where we are. Yep, I don't trip over my own box here. Nope. Okay. Alright, so the apples disappeared. And I get to keep the pallet. Alright. So now there's an app on my tablet. So if I go in here, it shows me the farm shop. Alright. Sale of apples. It's active. 100 liters an hour it will sell. So I'm not going to know for another hour how much I'm getting for the apples, I suppose. 100 liters an hour, right? Yeah. So that's going to take a minute. But I get to keep the pallet. I'm thinking while I'm here, let me go into B, making supplies. No, that's not right. No, where do I need to be? Here. Nope, that's not right either. I just saw B, keeping supplies. Let's go ahead and... 4 more of these. Alright. And while I'm here, we'll get 8 more of these. Yeah, so right now 1 crate for the apples is more than enough because I only got 2 trees. In the future, maybe a couple more once I figure out how to do the, I know how to do the cows. The question is, do I want to? Alright, yeah, load all the stuff up. Then we'll go back up to the beehives and get them all situated. Alright, we'll turn the tractor off. That way we don't scare the bees too much. Now let's open up this one right here. Hopefully I don't get stung at all. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then 2 bee boxes a piece for here. There we go. That one's all set. Almost forgot to open up the box. Now this should mean I will produce it faster, so... Yeah, I'm not trying to take the slow approach now, am I? No, so I need to go ahead and probably get the factory built. Gee, I need to build a factory, a pig pen, get the honey stuff kind of set up. Because it'd be kind of pointless to get all this going and then not have everything to go so I can go ahead and make honey and stop production. Well, I'm not stopping it, but I'm definitely going to stall it if I don't get this up and running here. But the honey may take a while. I guess I can always take the honeycomb out and store it somewhere for a while. I mean, as we can see, I mean, it's only been a couple hours. Well, that's already 2% full. I guess if I were to put more honeycomb in, it would last a little bit longer. All right, we'll take this off here. You know, we'll just go ahead and we're going to, yep, moonwalk on the on the box here. Let me just go ahead and, can we pick this up and move this right over here for now? So now I just got to wait an hour. So the problem I may have is it's going to be kind of hard to see how much you get unless I go to my financial page just to see if it goes into a separate category for apples. because the money's going to go up with all the property income that I have. Yeah, so with the $60,000 I got now, I could actually build, buy that factory and get that up and going. At least place it somewhere, figure out how big it is. I got all day to do it. I may not do any harvesting. I'm not going to do any field work today. Luckily right now there's no fields ready for harvest except for the grass field is ready for harvest. The autonomous tractor will be busy weeding and fertilizing. I got one fallow field right now. That's one that needs some lime. I guess if I were to do some field work, I would, try to figure out how I want to expand that field. I thought I was going to have time to do so, but then this came up to where the store said, hey, we're going to start accepting, fruits and honey and such. And I'm like, oh, that's something I can get into. That's like a one-person job. It's something we could do here. And that's what we're going to do. But, yeah, hopefully this pays off. So now we just got to wait an hour. I want to see how much money I get for... It only will sell 100 liters of apples per hour. So how much would you get for 100 liters of apples? Let's see if I go to my economy page here. What does that look like? So there's a property income of $20,000. We sold the canola for $48,000, and nothing else is showing right now. Well, we'll wait an hour and see what I get for the apples. Well, I was kind of busy in the store page, and I kind of lost track of time there for a while, but it's been an hour, so what do we have here? All right, it's not showing me anything. All right, it says it sold apples. I'm wondering if that's going to go into property income. Because the 100 liters of apples are gone. The problem is I got so much property income, it's hard to figure out. And the harvest income did not go up. So I guess it's going to go under property income. Because that's kind of what it is. We're making apples on the property and selling it that way. Either way, yeah, I'm not sure. I think that's what it's doing. Hopefully, it's what it's doing. Because I am spending money to get these up and running. But the bees are up and going. The apple trees are up and going. I need to get up and going. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. Oh, it looks like my wheat field is ready for harvest as well. Sure, just as I spoke a little while ago saying the wheat's not ready, it is now ready. So much to do, so much to do. Maybe I should just take the rest of the morning and just get my thoughts together a little bit. Go in and have like a cup of coffee or something. Just have my thoughts together and figure out how I'm going to do, what I want to do the rest of the day. I mean, the wheat field is not a big rush. Oh, wait, I say that. Hang on a second. Straw. No, they got plenty of straw. The horses are fine on straw. So everyone is fine on straw for now. Yeah, so I don't need a big rush for straw other than to get straw pellets and sell that. Oh, yeah, I need a cup of coffee. Give me some caffeine. Not the best thing for you, but yeah, I'm going to go make a cup of coffee and have some deep thoughts.